we don't need nothing to live our dream life right now. We only need this awareness that we are our higher self, that we can choose to live our dream life in every moment because everything is here and we can choose that version we want to experience in every moment. That is the power, and that is what we are waking up to now. We are waking up to the power we all have inside that we didn't have, were aware of. So that is why we are saying we are waking up to our power now, because everything is here and have always been here, but we didn't knew it. We were buying into lack and the old story that other people have told us to believe in. So now we can feel things are resonating with us. So when we are listening to other people, when we are being inspired by other people, when we can feel other people or other contents is resonating with us, it is because we are remembering who we are, because we all know it, we all have it inside of us, but we have forgotten it. And now it is in our soul, it is in our DNA, and that is what there is making this resonance when we are listening to other people. We are just remembering. We are remembering what we already have in our DNA, all the potential we already can choose. And that is giving us such a beautiful feeling, and that is giving us more and more this beautiful energy stream we can feel in our body when we feel goosebumps, when we just feel this resonance. It is because we are waking up. We are waking up to the power of who we are, that we are the creator of our own reality. There's nothing out there. No one or nothing can decide over you unless you are buying into what other people and situation are doing. So we have the power to create our whole reality and to really embody that knowing in every moment and in every second and every day. And the way we are working with it in our community is this identity shift, really choose our new version, because all the things we can imagine that we just want to experience now, when we are starting to wake up and we really understand that we can experience what we want, all the things that we want out here. We have just learned, oh, it could be so good if I have this experience or these things, but I don't have it. So the importance in working with our identity shift, it is to become that identity that is already having these things that you want to experience or the things you want. So we are working to become that identity, to be aware and write down and choose what version you want to experience, experience, what things, what feeling, how are you living, what are that identity, who are you, and really be aware of who you want to be. And you can step into that version every morning and fall asleep as that version every night, and just every time you remember it, step into that version. Because when you are tuning into that version, when you are becoming that version, when you are choosing to live your most fulfilled and beautiful life, when you are choosing, you are living your dream life from that version every single day. The outer world have no free will. The outer world is dead. The outer world is just a reflection of you. So you are choosing it all. You are becoming, you can tune in and become that version in every moment. And when you are doing that, the outer world must reflect it. The outer world must send the people, the circumstances, the things. It is coming to you in a way you don't know, and you don't need to know it because your physical mind cannot comprehend it, don't understand it. And we cannot understand it with our logical mind. So just let go of all that part because it will feel heavy because we cannot figure it out. But our job as the creator is to choose what identity we want to experience out here, to become that version, to tune into that version of you that is already existing. Because everything you can imagine, everything that you can fantasize, it is already here. Otherwise, you couldn't fantasize it. It is a potential you can light up with your light, with your focus, with your laser. Because the things you are lighting up, the things you are putting your attention to, your energy to, your light to, the things you are choosing to light up, that is what your filtering system that is will just show you. Because you are giving it energy, you are lighting it up, you are creating that and making life to that path, to that timeline. So you are choosing everything in your life. But we have been so conditioned to light up the things that we don't want. We have been so conditioned to see so many things we don't like in the news and other people are all the bad thing that is happening in the world. And oh, we have learned to talk about bad feelings and what they are doing and judge each other. And oh, all that illness and all these things we have learned to give our dominant focus, our attention, our energy. We have just create them again and again. Every time we are giving our focus, our energy, our attention to things, it is just, we are just creating them again and we are amplifying the energy. So that is so crazy when we can see people talk about illness, talk about all the things they hate in the outer world. They are just keep feeding it. It is so crazy when we are starting to be aware of how we are working and how we are functioning. So when we know this, it is so important to train every single day. Just tune in to talk about the things that you love. Just tune in to think about the things that you're dreaming about, the things you want to experience and the version you want to become, and what people you want to help and what you can do for different in this life. So when you are feeding all these things, you are just giving them energy and amplifying. And how it will be mirrored back to you, you don't know. And that is the fun part. That is why we can see, and when we are talking about we are creating miracles, but it is not a miracle, it's just a reflection of that inner state we have chosen to be. And when we can do that more and more consciously, that is just beautiful. And yes, it feels like a miracle, but it is just our own creation. We are so powerful. And that is my big mission and passion. And I just feel for that is why I'm here. And it's just every day I'm just being more and more aware and experience more and more beautiful things. And that is what I love to teach and share in the community. And that is why I'm sharing what I am sharing with my customer. And I help my customer to step into that version, to become that version they want to experience. And we can all do it. But we have to detach from the old version of us, detach from the outer world, because we have been so focused to look at the outer world and think that is reality. But that is not reality. We are reality. So what we are broadcasting now, that is what we will see out here. So we are reality. The outer world is just the mirror. The outer world is just the same as the reflection in our normally mirror. So we are creating it all. Just like if we are standing in front of a mirror, who do you want to be? What do you want to see in the mirror? What do you want to experience in the mirror? You have to become that version you want to see in the mirror. That is the same way our world is function. But we haven't learned it. So we have just learned to often focusing and keep rewriting the same story over and over again because we just think we are this linear story. We just think, oh, that is who I am, and I went to school there, and I am that type, and I am shy person, and I don't have any money, and I have all this story we have bought into from our linear way of thinking. We are just recreating the same experience again and again and again and again. We're just trapped in that loop. But when we are becoming aware of who we are, we can choose. And we can choose in every moment because it is not linear. Everything is here now, and we can choose every timeline we want. And we can choose to be that version we want to become in this now moment. And we can choose to say to ourselves and to other people that we are living our dream life right now. We have to start it. We have to roll the snowball, start the snowball. So it's all about what you are saying in this now moment. And when you are starting to say in every now moment who you want to become, what version you want to be, what you want to feel, what you want to experience, what kind of life you want, when you are choosing it in every moment, that is what you're broadcasting, and you cannot avoid to see the world is just mirror it back to you. That is creation, and that is what we all can do. We don't need anything. You don't need anything to just say that you are choosing your dream life right now. You don't need anything. And that is often the trap that we think we need to figure it all out. But we can start in this now moment to choose who we want to be and just have our focus on it and be persistent and just keep choosing that story in every morning, every night you're falling asleep. Fall asleep as that version. Wake up and step into that version. Just like see the world just like one big game. You're just in one big game and you are choosing the avatar. The avatar. You are choosing it in every moment. You can choose what player you want to be. So step into that avatar now. Choose and make that avatar you want to be. And you cannot avoid to see it in the outer world. So that was what I want to share with you today. Have a beautiful day.